sorry, little one.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Worldbreaker Cool's Reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreaker Cool, and today I'm reviewing the DC Multiverse Superman Gold Label New 52. It is designed to look like this, which is one of my favorite Superman versions, and it's a really decent figure. I was not sure if I was going to get this originally. It was on my radar because I like the New 52 Superman. I know a lot of people did not, but that's what got me into DC Comics. Then they killed this guy off and brought the original Superman back, and I stopped reading the comics because I thought that was a kind of a cop-out. I didn't like that. But needless to say, he is a very decent figure. The head sculpt was what I was most worried about. As you can see, the hair looks pretty good. The eyes are blue, look pretty good. Nice jawline, looks like Superman. Side profile looks good. Left profile looks even a little better. All right. I like how they did the cape. It almost feels like a jersey material. I just wish it was a little bit longer. It's like maybe just right here at the boot length. That would have been perfect, but it is very clean up top here. If you look, very nice look. As far as articulation goes, he is a little bit loose in the arm joints. I will say that, but he will hold his pose. He articulates well. His leg does not go up as much as you want because of the stupid diaper that McFarlane still does, but it bends just enough to give you some nice articulation. His legs can go in about that much. It is pretty ugly around this area. And you know I don't get a lot of McFarlane figures, but I do like the toe joint right there. It looks nice and clean. And the only thing I wish he could have done is had a little bit better of a heads up so he can get some better flying poses, because that's about as far as I can get the head up. So you kind of have to like fool around with it to get that perfect pose. The Superman S is not, it's painted on, so there's no raised feature with it, but I'm surprisingly okay with it. And there's not much else he comes with besides a card and a stand. This is not his stand, but they all look like that, so we're not going to worry about that. Good figure. Good figure. So all in all, if you're into the new 52 Superman, I think he's a great buy. He does fit well with most DC figures. This is not the new 52 Batman, but it is the, I think, Rebirth Batman, and it's just enough to kind of give you some height. Superman's just a little bit taller than Bruce. I like that. I think these two look great together, and if you have any other Batmans, I'm sure they'll look fine with them as well. And I think I have the DC Icons. I can't remember which Wonder Woman I got because I never got the Wonder Woman from McFarlane because for whatever reason, he makes his female characters extremely hard to get. I am glad that he's losing the license because while he makes some decent figures sometimes, he makes it really hard to get some of your favorite female characters. Where's Zatanna? Where's Power Girl? Very hard to get her. Wonder Woman. Why is it hard to get a Wonder Woman figure without ordering from the site? That's dumb. You can't do that. Sorry for the rant. That's how I feel. But anyway, let's go with the big three. So there's that. We'll do one more comparison. Last comparison is one that you guys might like a lot. And that is him next to Doomsday or All-American Boy, because this is who this really is. From the Batman Superman comic. If I can zoom out a little bit. Uh-oh, that's too close. There we go. So you can see the height. So a mega figure compared to Doomsday. That looks good. That's some good action there. So, yeah. I think you'll like this figure. So, until next time. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. Let's do one more comparison. This is the only other Superman figure I have in my collection as far as a standard Superman. It's the one that it's a Mafex that was way too tiny. That pisses me off to this day. He's just too small. I'm not sure what Mafex is doing, man. It would have been a good figure besides that, and the arm always constantly coming off. Mine doesn't come off as much as it used to, but, or is it? No, not as much as it used to, but it's just, if they could have scaled this guy up a bit more, he'd have been great. But he's the reason why I stopped getting Mayfex after getting this figure and seeing how the arm kept falling off and how he was so short. I was like, I'm done. So I no longer collect Mayfex because of this figure right here. So yeah, surprisingly, I like the $20 figure much, much more. So it is what it is. Let's wrap this up. Until next time, peace and hope grease.
Subscribe and like. Okay.